Hello YouTube, hello Twitch, it is some more Peglin. And big news, there has been a new patch. And this is one of my favourite times. One of the great things about Peglin, honestly, other than the fact it's a fantastic game and I really do enjoy the game, it gets patched fairly regularly. It's not just like these little small patches. Sometimes it's some pretty big balance patches, and this one is both a balance patch and it's a content patch as well. Let me just pull to desktop mode for a second while I go to the patch notes. We'll whiz through these. So, big things. There's 4 new boss relics. I don't know what they are. They're not actually included here in the notes, which, you know what? I like surprises. So, new boss relics. There are some boss relic reworks. We will get to those. They're in the patch notes. So, some of the boss relics have been slightly changed because you would just never take them, right? They just weren't worth taking at all. There's a new rare relic which is available for all classes. I have no idea if that... I assume that's one for all the classes, but we'll keep an eye out for that because it means my collection's incomplete again right now. So we'll look out for that. Here's the big stuff though. 11 new regular battles, 3 in the forest, 4 in the castle, 3 in the mines. Love it. More life into this game. And there's 3 new regular enemies, so we'll have to find out some new ways to deal with these guys. 2 in the castle, 1 in the mines. Great, let's try and make sure we get to the castle of the mines. The large bouncer pegs can now be slimed. Thumbs up from me, that sounds fun. So we'll probably look for some sort of big slime peg build. Obviously that's going to be map dependent, but I look forward to seeing it. Boss relics that double your damage now doubles your orb stats instead of applying the multiplier after the fact. This is actually a pretty big change for the reasons that there are some relics in the game that say, you know, deal your orbs damage, like, you know, during the firing the shot, like the Criticris, for example, or the, is it called Safety Net? They require your orb damage or your in-time orb damage. Now, any boss relic that applied the multiplier after it, obviously these other relics didn't get the benefit of them because the multiplier happens after everything. Now that this is sort of included before it, it makes other relics which aren't as good better. So I think this is a huge change. Again, we're going to have to see the boss relics which have been changed to encompass that, but we'll find out, right? We're going to play some Peglin, we're going to find out what those new relics are. Shots no longer automatically end after 3 minutes. Instead, a button will appear allowing the player to end the shot. I assume this appears after 3 minutes. I don't know if people knew this. I personally knew this, but to stop you soft-locking the game, if a shot ever got stuck in an endless cycle, which has happened to me once, after 3 minutes, your shot would automatically end. There was just a kill timer. That is now gone because I guess in theory you could keep your shot above the map for 3 minutes and it could end at some point. Instead, now you have a button which says, like, please just end my misery. I assume the button doesn't appear at the beginning of the shot because otherwise I'll push this button on accident at least once over the next few episodes. So look forward to that content. And now, there's also some improvements for control players. You can now look at the relic rewards from the Pachinko minigames. I had no idea you couldn't, so this is a good quality of life thing. In terms of boss relic changes, Matryoshka Shell, they've changed its downside to have it make orbs and the multiples small each time they split instead of just reducing your damage. That sounds like fun. So I'm looking forward to seeing this one. Matryoshka in the past used to give all your shots multi-ball, but it took -2/-2 off them. Now you get the multi-ball, but the downside is kind of like it turns your multi-ball shot into a terrible-like orb. That's probably not too bad a change though, if you're containing the... or you're still using the stats of the original orb itself, so I really look forward to this. I think Matryoshka Shell now could be extremely strong without the -2/-2. Should be good. Heavy Hand was very briefly the best relic in the game. It's been buffed, so it no longer reduces your aim anymore, so you get the full aim, which honestly for a skilled player like me doesn't really make a difference, right? But it does have a difference after this, because the dent and multiple hit effect only happen every other turn. Debatably, this is like a nerf, but I think generally speaking this is an okay change, because there were some situations where heavy hand could cause you to lose runs because you couldn't hit a refresh, for example. This kind of gets around it. I still think it's weaker than it was in its original state, but I think it's a bit less of a downside to take it now. Consuming Chalice, upside change to start of each battle with 5 Spiness instead of giving all orbs +0/+4. Again, great change because anything that links with Spiness now works with the Consuming Chalice effect, so it does breathe a bit of new life into this orb. Here is the big one though for the Iron Peg enjoyer. Wonder's ultimate power now also doubles damage from bombs. That is huge. So I believe Wonder's ultimate power... Wait, am I thinking of the right thing? I think this is the one that doubles your peg damage normally, but you take damage every 3 pegs you hit. I think now it also damages your doubles your bomb damage, which means that the bomb build plus 1 to ultimate power could be really disgusting. So I'm looking forward to trying to do that in Iron Peg. There's then a couple of other balance changes. So one of the big ones is that on any fight where there was an invisible enemy, targeted orbs were completely worthless. They now are not worthless. If there's a situation where there's an enemy on the board and you can't manually aim on it, the orb doesn't miss anymore, like it doesn't just whiff, it actually will target a first invisible enemy, I think, on the board. So that's a big buff to targeted orbs, because it was really bad going into the mines, getting into one of these fights, and then just not being able to kill them because you only had targeted orbs. So that's a nice quality of life improvement. So you can hit them, but you don't get manual targeting. I think that's a good change. Orbs that add a flat amount of damage now add their damage at the end of the shot instead of in real time. I'll have to see that in working in principle, to be honest with you, to actually tell you exactly what is happening with that. I can't really think of the situation where this is that applicable. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. I assume there is some sort of gimmick that I've not been abusing that other people have been abusing for this change to come in. I can only assume it's one of those things where it's like, you know, the orbs where it's like add plus X plus Y to your next shot? Maybe they were super strong, so instead of adding in real time, they added at the end of the shot because, I don't know, it broke with Criticus or something. I have no idea, but they've changed it, so I feel like it's a pretty similar change, but it's probably a nerf to those types of orbs. Reduced the number of dull pegs paintings created in the painter boss fight from C20 from 8 to 7. Very funny, because as I record this, I've just uploaded a video where I got screwed by the painter boss because I couldn't hit a crit peg because it was always being shielded. So it's a nice change. I think that painter boss fight, honestly, it's not that bad on the balance, but I do think the dull pegs are a bit frustrating to deal with. So Pocket Watch has been buffed. It ticks 15% faster. Good change. I think Pocket Watch was garbage. Dungeon Die, the damage has been shifted from -3 + 3 to -2 + 4, so on average you're getting a better shot than you would at the start of it. I still think the relic is pretty bad, but it's obviously not bad anymore. Beleaguered Boots now makes you retain 6% of your illusion when evading an attack. If I remember rightly, isn't Beleaguered Boots the one that lets you get to 999% illusion? I can't quite remember exactly, but I think it's that relic. Anyway, you get to retain 6% rather than half your illusion, so it's a little bit of an extra buff to that item. Strange Brew now makes special pegs provide 3 pegs worth of damage when they're activated instead of 1. Really interesting change. Yeah, because it used to just make your crit and refresh shot do damage, which is a pretty minor effect, unless you like combine it with the leaf as well, where it turned all your board into refreshes, or you're turning all your boards into crits with the not crooked penny item. Now you actually get some buffing with that, so I'm actually really intrigued by stuff like Strange Brew plus Leaf the Rest for later. I actually think they could do some really interesting Swaltorb-like builds without the Swaltorb, so I look forward to that. Matryoshka is now a big orb who multi-balls get smaller when they split. I have to see it. Matryoshka, I think this is the orb, right, because it's Matryoshka. Almost untakeable. It was really, really bad. Like, the downside of it was just too great. Now, doesn't have the downside, but has a fun side, so we'll try and find that. Bomber's been nerfed, by the way. It's an orb I very, very, very rarely ever took. I thought it was bad, but it used to be a 1-2, it's now a 0-0, so you just get the healing effect from it, so I personally think the Spinventor is the worst character, and I think this has made them worse. Exacerbate, the debuff increased raise from 1-2 to 3 to 1-3 to 5. I'm not gonna lie, what the fuck is the Exacerbate? I'm so bad with names. And what's worse is the Wikipedia. The Wikipedia isn't updated anymore, so Exacerbate Peglin. Let's do some real time. Oh, okay, it's this one. I know what this does. Okay, that's fine. So this is the thing that increases the debuffs when you hit an enemy. So it gets more and more debuffs. I think that's a good change. I think Exacerbate was pretty garbage. I did take it from time to time, but fairly minor. Not bad, not bad. Protect Up. The Bulwark granted change from 3, 4, 5 to for every 11, 9, and 7 pegs hit to 4 flat, but at every 10, 8, and 6 pegs hit. The Protect Up, I believe, is the one that doesn't do any damage, and it just gives you armor. It was garbage. It just was worse than the Book Club in every single way. You get more Bulwark now at lower levels, but I think at higher levels, it depends on where the split is. At like the higher levels, you're probably getting like something close to what you're getting before. Sure, if you hit, you know, 7 pegs on the new Protector. You're only getting 4 Bulwark. In the past, you would get 5. Overall, though, on the average, you're getting more at the lower levels, which is kind of where you want it. And at the higher levels, you're getting something close to what you were getting before. Do I think it's going to make a difference? Probably not, but we'll give it a go. Duplicate up, the number of crits and refresh duplicates increases from 1 to 2 to 3 to 2 to 3 to 3, and level 3 is multi-ball. Interesting. I'm not going to lie, I didn't know Duplicate Up had multi-ball at level 3, so we'll check it out. I very rarely again take Duplicate Up, but there's more of a reason to. Also, one of the reasons I didn't take it was a rare relic. It's now an uncommon orb, sorry, not relic. So we're going to see it more often. Toil and Trouble, the Spinfection has been increased from 1 to 3 to 5 to 2 to 4 to 6, and the bonus has been increased from 2 to 2 to 2 to 2 to 3 to 4. That's a pretty big change for the Spinfection orb. We were trying to make this work in Iron Peg a lot, and we could never get the Spinfection working. It just wasn't quite fast enough. This accelerates the poison more, strengthens the poison build, so maybe in Iron Peg, I'm going to have to come back and check this out again. Offering now always hits all enemies. I think the Offering was the one that used to be like, more and more pegs you hit, the further it travelled. I always thought it felt a bit clunky. It now just hits everyone, and I assume you take a flat amount of damage for every enemy it hits. I think it's a fine change to the Offering. It's probably a bit more boring this way, but it certainly makes more sense before you're firing what happens. Coins have been added to pegs and chest nodes, but only at crucibles less than 8. I think it's a great change as well. Make the early game easier, get people, hooked on the Peglin gameplay, and then brutally, grind the balls in a vice at higher crucible levels. I love it, good idea. There's 2 rig bombs that have been removed from the mine sapper only battle. I think this is the battle where you fight only sappers, funnily enough, and there's a bunch of red bombs on the board. Those 2 bombs really moved the needle in that one. I don't know. I might be thinking of the wrong fight, but we'll check it out. And finally, the starting web slime has been removed from the inner ring in the forest easy spider battle. I think this is the one I always said was really hard to get 25 gold on. The slime, like the webbing slime, always made this harder, so I think this is a good change as well. Maybe a bit more boring, as I said, to at least the aesthetic of it, but I think overall fine. There's then some like small bug fixes and small changes to like how things work. We'll notice this as we come through and play the game. I'm not going to go through the entire like thing here. It's just too much. Anyway, that is the news. So let's play some Peglin now. Put it into action. I'm going to play as the base Peglin character, by the way, because I feel like they'll have more options to see all the things. Okay, Round Guard, Flaunty Gauntlets, or Adventuring. I think we're going to grab an Adventuring. I don't think it's the best relic here, by the way. I think it is actually the Round Guard. But at C20 early levels, you just want to get some damage. Oh, that was a new noise. I was talking over it. Fuck, it's the mole. Mole not touched in the patch, by the way, I think. Unless it was in the small changes I didn't notice. Alright, name of the game here, hit 2 bombs. It's going to be slightly awkward. I'll try and put it down this right side and pray. Alright, that's very lucky. It's not the one I was aiming for. But you'll love to see it. Okay, now we just need to get the gold. Reminded to self as well, this is not Iron Peg. And actually also reminded to myself and my viewers, all these seeds I've been saving for Iron Peg, I'm pretty certain they're now defunct because the patch has changed, so I'm a little bit upsetty spaghetti about that. Hey ho, we'll find some new ones. Okay, we've got the required money. I just need to open a path now to the bombs. We'll hit one. We didn't get the other one, but I'm getting quite a lot of money here. I'm just going to clear a path. I just need to make sure I don't take too much damage as this character. Alright, I'll hit the refresh to make my life even harder. But we should be fine. I've created 70 plus 10 pegs over here. Hit 2 of them, we're out. 1 more gold for the road as well. You'll love to see it. None of these are new things. You hate to see that. We're not going to go for a target up because we're fighting the mole. I can't target the mole either, so generate up is not very good. Ballard is not, again, what I'm after because single target damage is also not particularly good against the mole. So I think we upgrade the dagger, but we keep our money. I think I'm willing to keep my money after this battle. This leads us into a chest node. Maybe I should have done this one on C8. Actually, you don't care, do you? You want to see me struggling. More money from bombs detonating on navigation versus another crit on the board. Give me another crit, only because if we get Strange Brew, strange things will now happen. I'll have a lark opening this. So I believe on this node, some of these pegs on the outside would be gold. I think that's a fun change. Yeah, I'll do the waterfall. Okay, we're having a strong monster battle. We might die here, by the way, but it's not called a void, therefore I have, like, unbelievable belief in myself that I can do anything in this game. Ooh, that is a good crit, though. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Huge damage. We have no AoE, which is a slight issue, but I'm really pounding this guy up front. Just take another bomb hit. Stunned didn't hit that crit, by the way, but whatever. It actually doesn't matter. Well, I say that. You know what? Hit me. Ow. So the front guy's dead. The other guy's going to move up. We actually should go to this refresh. I was kind of like putting it off, but now that I think about it, we should probably actually just do this battle with orb damage. That was the world's worst shot I've ever seen. Hit the refresh, please. How have you missed the refresh? I'm gonna die. Ah! I can't hit the refresh! I mean, this is like 29 damage I'm about to take. Got the crit, but that doesn't really matter. It's kind of my fault. I should have just cleared a path, but that is the worst place for the refresh to be. Alright, I'm gonna run it back quickly. Okay, now you hit it, you dummy. I can't believe the horror ball didn't hit it. Alright, unironically, that is actually just pure unluck. Alright, this is all detritus. Well, kind of. I guess Tactical Treat would have been insane in that last battle. You know what, to honor that, I'm actually going to take Complex Claw, because I think it's better. We're not fighting the mole either this time. We're actually fighting a real boss. So you know what, I'll take it. Right. Again, name of the game here, get 25 gold. Try not to set off every single bomb immediately. Although I say that, it'd be better to set off the bombs earlier than later. Because if I set off 2 bombs now, the battle just ends. Right, we have our 25, so I can just end this battle whenever I want. I'm going to use the horrible and try and get a bit more money. Okay, that's actually the worst outcome. I did really not want to hit that refresh. But never punished. Alright, can you actually show me a real orb as well this time to start with? Actually, we are fighting the old slime boy. And actually, you know what? We did talk about having a slime build because of the big pegs can now be slimed, which sounds kind of fun. Fuck it, I'll take it. Let's take Chemi Ball Hazard. Then we definitely want to go to the chest. Astonishingly, I don't think I've got a path directly out. Now I do. Alright, bit of a mess. We should be targeting this bat as well, from the start. Thank you for not hitting that refresh. Really should have hit this bomb and got it activated at this point. Kind of a misplay from me. But here comes the slime. With its new sound effect, I think? It certainly sounded very weird. Alright. Bat is dead. Clear another path to a bomb, please. Nice. Great shot. Alright, battle over. I think at this point we'll just go upgrade this. I would probably have taken an AoE orb, but that's the only thing I would have considered. I'm also not going to greed here. I really want to get this chest. Especially when there's, like, you know, 4 new things to say. Oh, it's a new battle! Wait, is this a replacement? Okay, this is 4 artillery enemies. That is frightening. It's a huge particle accelerator. This is actually frightening. I need to get out a new flowchart. Open a new page. I think our play here is to try and get the bombs. Alright, I've seen it once. I'm calling it now. This is going to be my new least favorite first fight. This is actually frightening. That's 9 damage, and I don't think I had a bad start. But maybe we'll learn some new pattern. Because again, I need to hit a bomb here, otherwise I'm taking another 9. Alright, we did get it off the Terror Ball. But man, spookerific battle. I know we can just do it with single target damage, honestly. I don't know. I say this might be my new least favorite first battle after, you know, playing it one time. The power slide noise, though, the dopamine you get from it, maybe that makes up for it. Right. Take me out to the chest. Show me something new or good. I'll take the carrot, why not? And we'll start question mark tile farming. Huge, 4 gold. Well worth it. Okay, immediately a pretty good opening. We got one of the bombs right. Oh, no, we got 2 of them. So that's the artillery enemy instantly dead, so I don't need to worry about him. Now we can just farm. Could have done without the refresh, but we are still okay. Let me try and dig out the center bit now, because that's where most of the gold is left over. Or not. I think the battle might be over. Yes. I'm still content with this. By the way, we did take a slime orb versus the slime, and that's not normally a good idea, so... I'm really not enamored by my options here. Because I've taken Complex Claw, I think I'm going to put a level into Dagor, but... I'm not thrilled by it. And I guess we'll go for more question mark tiles, because I'm getting 4 or 5 gold off them. Do I want to embrace the lightning? Not really, to be honest with you. I do need to embrace something, though, fairly soon. I'm very, very tempted, but... I won't remove everything. I don't think we burn the boats just yet. We'll take Strange Brew. Activated refreshes and crits contribute to damage 3 times. So, okay, that's very interesting with Swaltor. By the way, this is not the best thing here. I should take more refreshes, but it's been changed, so let's see it. We'll take an actual battle this time. I really need to add an orb to my stack before the boss. Otherwise, I'm going to do a little die again. Kind of a nasty fight, but fortunately there's a lot of bombs on it, so... I've hit none of them, but... at least there's some bombs on it. Okay, if I do this and hit 1 bomb, he will die, I think, before he shoots me, so I'll only take 3. Or we'll just hit 2 bombs on this shot, and then it will not be a worry. You died to poison. Also, that actually wouldn't have worked because the poison happens afterwards. Or whatever you call this, the chemical tick. Actually, the chemical ticket's just going to kill all these guys, right? Before they get near me. So, in some regards, we should just hit gold. Alright, thrilled with this. Good battle. Show me an orb. Okay, we'll take Toil and Trouble. It's been buffed as well. Instantly, I'll throw an upgrade into that thing as well. And I didn't actually realize when I went on this path that there was a shop incoming. We'll make more money from doing another battle than taking the question mark tile, unless it was a battle. I'll try and get to like 40 gold so I can at least remove something. That guy's dead to poison. He might hit me first, but he is dead. Horrible refresh. What are you going to do, though? I guess not hit the refresh is what you're going to do. Holy shit, I just keep hitting the refresh. You do see, though, when I'm hitting the refresh, I'm getting, like... Well, I guess it's 3 damage on the peg hit, so... It's not insignificant. It is pretty minor right now without any, like, Sword Club type effect on the board, but... Now the slime's going to come in and start chomping them. And chomp, you're dead. We have 40 gold. I think I'll hold with what I've got. We can at least remove something at the shop. Or buy an orb. Now, I will say, I think this is fun. However, because there's been so many changes to orbs saying that it applies their damage earlier, I kind of want to grab Safety Net and just see how it works. So I'm going to grab Safety Net. It's not the fun option, but I think it's the option that interacts the most with the balance changes. So we'll make that change. Sorry, we'll make that decision. This is what we could have won. I probably would have taken Adventuring. That being said, Swalt Orb, anyone? It does mean I can't remove an orb, though. But it works with Strange Brew, so you know what? Actually, you know what? I don't think I want it. I think there's more interesting things we can do. And it's harder to remove things. This is already an immediate, like, insane shot. Getting the opening crit is so nice. 100 damage plus the poison. Yes, please. Now, I need to put as much of this slime on this guy as possible. Honestly, I'll take it. Not great, but not terrible. The crit is kind of awkward. It's not terrible, but I'm not convinced I get it, so I'll hold out for the next shot and hope for the crit being in a better position. Debatably it isn't, but I'm going to try and make the shot. Alright, we didn't make the shot. We do, like, no damage. They're still getting chunked pretty badly. What I do need to do, actually, now that I think about it, I should have hit that refresh, because that refresh is in a horrible place for when I get Vored. And the Voring is incoming. I'm going to kind of ignore this thing's effect, because I just need to be able to hit the refresh. I could do with hitting that crit. Yep, I could do with hitting that crit. Okay. We win because of it. Sphere has to be taken. I need something that does AoE damage. New thing! Status effects you apply have 2 times intensity, but all attacks have -10, 0. Interesting it's a -0, by the way, Peglin. Is that really a real number? So this is obviously extremely bad right now, right? Like, unbelievably bad for me. It works well with this. Actually, is it really that bad? You know what? Fuck it. I mean, I'm taking it regardless, but... the Chemi Ball thing, I don't really care about. What I will say is it makes this way worse, the safety net. But the Chemi Ball thing, I don't super care about. It does its damage regardless. This is obviously better. This is obviously... I said this is worse, but it did like 1 damage anyway. I just need to put more crits on the board. It's fine, I'll find some crit stuff. And that guy's been nerfed. Also, bombs still work, right? They haven't turned my bombs off. So we'll use Chemi Ball Hazard. Because this is going to do some big damage. And if we get the crit, which would be, you know, look at this point. We're also laughing. Yeah, it's 100 damage. Now, if I don't hit the crit, though, we're doing nothing. I missed it. Stop breaking the chemical slime, I need that stuff. I'm just gonna hit a bomb here. Make sure I hit the bomb. There's one of the archers down. It's such a hard shot on that crit as well right now. You're dead. You need to die as well. You're dead to poison. You mean you're just dead to the effects? Okay, so it did work, but it's kind of the long con. I have to take this chest, cries. Because if I don't take this chest, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. Alright, you know what? On the positive, this fight has a lot of bombs on it. So we can do this with the bombs. On the positive as well, the crit is possibly slightly easier to hit more consistently. And there is no ranged enemy just plinking me away all game. We'll take the crit here on the sphere. I will be very patient and wait for this. This looks bad, by the way, but I sincerely think we can actually turn this into something that's interesting. Obviously, this boss relic is way, way, way better with the round drill. Also, is it only negatives? No, it's just status effects, so it also includes stuff like Spinets. So that is the plan, right? We need to get Spinets or Must Circle. We might be able to hit this crit. Actually, ooh, it's close. Oh, piss. Oh no, it did go through. Oh, because I broke a shield peg, so I broke the shield. Very nice. I'm going to target this guy at the back, just so that he... actually, I'll target you. I want to get more value for my poison, effectively. So there goes the poison. Oh, I can't change my target, though. Hang on a minute, I fucked up here, because he's going to hit me now. It could be worse. Could be better as well. So the next thing I need is, like I said, status stuff like Spinets would be phenomenal. Also, if I can make it happen, make something that gives me guaranteed crits would go crazy. This isn't going to line up, is it? Or it will do possibly, but like it's going to take a few rotations. Okay, it will line up eventually. Just be patient. I don't have enough health to not be right now. And then the poison will get you almost regardless. Okay. Red bombs! Red bombs, red bombs. It is an interesting way around the status symbol because bombs just, you know, do flat damage. That would obviously be pretty bad. I don't think I want to take the red bombs. I think it would just guarantee that I die. I don't have enough defense either to handle them right now. Alright. So far, so bad. I can need the bombs to start going. Ow, my face. Please slime all the board. Like, every single peg. Please stop hitting the slime. So, he won't die unless I keep targeting him, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, I will say, we've kind of thrown this room, but in my defense, it was a new thing, okay? So, I think we had every right to throw this run. But yeah, I actually just do 0 damage. Alright, well that's a new relic. Status symbol. Not very good when you don't have a status build. Oh, again, I think I had a bit of a status build going. It's such a hard thing, though, to go into. You would have to be... I mean... You know what? Unless you're going on a finesse build, I actually think that's garbage. Like, hot trash. Now that I think about it, because... The pointy, poisony Dagobi thing... That only works if you hit enemies with it. And if you do 0 damage, you won't actually hit people with it. So it only worked there because I was using Cauldron Bubble. By the way, this is a horrible opening. We'll take Decoy up because it's the best thing here, but it's not offensive items, therefore it's not good. But yeah, unless I get a Spiness build going, then it's not very good. By the way, this is one of the fights that's been changed. There's no webbing on the inside of the web anymore. Which I think, like, you know, aesthetically is a little bit less pleasing, but it probably makes people's lives a bit easier. You're going to hit more pegs per shot, which means you're going to get more gold per shot. Which means you're more likely to get 25 gold. That's how I'm choosing to do the maths. I'm actually going to send the horror ball. I believe we're going to hit a bomb. There you go. I'll even hit 3. Doesn't quite end the battle. It's actually not too bad. Okay, we got 25. I'm content. So against the mole, targeted orbs aren't very good. That being said, Concept Education has some other value beyond that just because it can hit refreshes, so I think I'm going to take it as just some sort of, like, refresh guarantee. The random navigation doesn't matter here. The lightning orb would be actually bad. Hitting the bat shouldn't really matter here. You know, waves hands a little bit. My goal here is to hit 2 bombs. What a weird sound effect they've chosen for the Like the just effect, I guess. Alright, now it will matter because I won't hit 2 bombs fast enough before I'm the lifesteal out of it, so I'm actually gonna have to hit this bat. Alright, the bat's dead. Tree's now hitting me. Just knock out another tree. The other guy's gonna move up and hit me, but oh no, he won't because I got decoy up. In all likelihood, though, he's still gonna hit me, but not a great battle here. I don't really know what went wrong actually. I think we just hit an early refresh that I didn't want to, and it just made my life way harder. Speaking of which, the new refresh I would like to hit, and I can't hit it, so. Alright, I am looking for another orb. I'm looking for an actual good orb, though, Peglin. If you'd be so kind. Something that is actually usable. I'd rather not upgrade concentration. It really is here, just hit a refresh. It has to be this. I think we take the battle, but there's actually a realistic chance again I lose, because I've not really improved my run yet. Alright, there's more than a realistic chance I lose here. It's actually a pretty hard battle. So, our target is to kill a plant before we reload. Horrible refresh again. The crits haven't been so unkind though, but as I said, I need to get this refresh like yesterday. That's why I have concentration now. Concentration, please. Get a kill. Alright. I killed the plant in time. It's still not good though. I say like we're aiming for this, which we were aiming for it, but all this does is like give me some sort of hope that I can actually do this battle. Huge refresh. Ah, I lived on 1! I'm gonna take the pebble shot, by the way, because I've got the hit a refresh button next turn. Unless the crit goes in front of it, which it could do. It didn't. It's a horrible crit as well, so I'm gonna try and hit the refresh here, and then pray for a good crit. Never mind. Good crit? Could be worse crits. Could be better shots as well. Wow, he's gonna hit me. You only have to hit 7 pegs. Don't be dumb. Alright, we're on 10 health. It looks bad, but we did get through the elite fight, so. And we weren't in a particularly strong place. Protect Up has been buffed, as I mentioned in the patch notes. We could try it. It doesn't do anything for my offense, but it's better at level 0 as well than it used to be. I think I'm going to hold my money as well. Okay, well, Bombula is bomb build, right? Not every fight has bombs in it. However, the mole fight does have bombs in it, and we're going to have to kill them all with bombs probably. So I'm going to take it because I'm fighting them all. Wow, lucky additional chest. Heal 15% of your health for every 100 gold collected. Post-battle healing is increased by 1% for each orb in your deck, plus 9%. I think that Haglin's hat is complete garbage. Unless you get a gold build, which I don't think any of them particularly work well. But we're certainly not there yet. I guess we'll just take Rallying Hearts, but a pretty big whiff, honestly. I think I'm going to go hard left as well and try and get this other elite. I need some sort of big boon before I fight this boss. Oh, it's a new battle. So tree stump enemies a few speed rays. What am I looking at here? Is this meant to be a picture? I can't see it, whatever it is. We are messing it up a little bit because I've put some additional bombs on there. So maybe it's clearer without the additional bombs. Is it like some birds and some sort of like running angry tree man chasing after some cherries or something? I actually don't know what I'm looking at here. Either way, let's start hitting some bombs. Multi-ball on the Protect Up could give me some good armor. Alright, we have 8 armor. Not insignificant. Versus a couple of spiders as well, hitting me every single turn. Alright, we caught the bomb, which was really what I was fishing for there. I'm actually slightly upset. I'm going to hit the stump, aren't I? But all in all, this battle seems reasonable. It might be because, though, I had some additional bombs. Alright, fight over. We definitely want to do another heal as well. I'm still not sold on the upgrade just yet. Also not sold on how to get out of here. Alright, that works. Not quite how I drew that up, but... This is like a super protection for reloading, but I've already got decoy up to protect me from the first one, so... I think we're missing damage. I'm going to take adventuring. Again, I don't think adventuring is better than round guard, but... It's just my circumstance right now. Dictates I think this is a better play. Goodbye, Pebble. As much as I dislike the Dagorb, I don't think the Pebble is necessarily better than the Dagorb. Alright, green testicle with additional bombs. You love to see it. Pew pew, by the way. Let's get the adventure in a position where I can actually hit the peg that it's created. I do need to be slightly careful on the bombs. I know we put a bunch of bombs on the board, but there's still no reason to, like, fuck up everything for this. If we set off all the bombs too early, we could actually still take a bit of damage here. So I'll try and be a little bit careful. Crit, please. Okay, that's a huge amount of damage. I did hit about 18 bombs, I think. 3, close enough. I did kill the boss, though, so I guess that's all good. None of you are bombs or piercing, which is kind of what I need versus them all. Swaltop doesn't really do anything for me right now, but it could do stuff going forward. But I really don't want to add, like, detritus to my sack right now. I guess what I could do, because... Am I going to a shop soon? No. What I could do is now start upgrading the Protector, because... Basically because I just need to defend. What the fuck is this thing? Pincer maneuver. Projectile and targeted attack damage is split between the original attack and an additional attack targeting the furthest enemy. I love it. I love everything about it. It is going up against Recombobulator, though. By the way, this is actually a counter to the mole, because the mole is the last enemy. I have to take it, right? It's the wrong play in the concept of the game. Because obviously with Bombulate, we should probably just take Recombobulator and win with Bomb Build. But I can't not take the Krabby Claw. I'll also greed. Now we want big single target damage. I actually think I'm going to upgrade the concentration here. I do admit I have to be slightly careful, and by careful I can't really be careful because I'm going to be targeting the tree with my targeting orb, but it's going to split the damage between it and the tree. So it's going to buff them all, but at the same time, it's going to really fucking hurt them all. So that's 90 damage, right? Oh, get this plus Alien's Rock. Oh, baby. We're so back. Anyway, I want to stand back this shot, kind of. Okay, it's my new favorite relic. I love it. Give me a crit, please. How did I miss everything but the crit there? I mean, it was poor play for me, I guess, but... disgusting. Now he's kind of protected, but... not if I hit 2 bombs, he's not. Not if I hit 3 bombs, either. I keep just missing the peg I need to hit by, like, a millimeter. Still, we get a bit of armor. Bit more survivability. He doesn't get a turn. He is just sat in my face, though, right now. And we're slowly adventuring up the board, so we are getting additional damage. It hurts, because this could be insane. I guess we still take it, though, right? Okay, it was garbage, it turned out, but... oh... okay, that was actually troll for me. I forgot it was going to target the tree, even though I mentioned literally in the build-up to all of this that, hey, dummy, that's going to target the tree. Refresh the board, please. The mole is coming. We are taking the Terror Ball here, because I kind of have to. Ow. Let the record be known as well, if I just took Recombobulator, this fight was completely free. But I didn't. I chose the content option. I'm gonna have to just pray this hits the crit. Which it's not, so we're gonna do like negative damage again. Out my face. Armor, I need a lot of you, please. That's not really enough, buddy. Help. I think I'm dead. Oh, I hit 2 bombs. You know what? I might not be dead. No, I am. The ball's going to hit me. All right. Great relic. Bring it back. Bring me back. I'll take Special Brew again. That was so frustrating. I honestly, I got offered garbage as well in that run. Until that point. Speaking of garbage, here's Horrible Terrible again to open a fight. I'll fire you off just to get some money. Okay, just need to do some farming now. Cool, thanks. Thanks for that. We want to go left as well, so I really need to make sure I clear a path to the left. It's battle over, isn't it? Alright, honestly, complete garbage. I was offered again. Didn't quite make 25, but... it's that map. Even though they changed it, it's that map. Again, horrible, horrible additional enemy that I've been given here. Just another casual 440 health added to the board. Deal with that, buddy. Alright, 1 bomb set off. I'm really being cautious right now, trying to not hit that other refresh before I get some of these other bombs. Maybe I was too cautious. Maybe I should have just gone for it. Right. Kind of what I thought was going to happen, honestly. I get the bomb, but... oh, sorry. I clear a path to the bomb, but instantly refresh the board, so I lose the path to the bomb. Now I just get beaten up for a while. But well, we'll get through this battle. I've just taken way more damage than I would have liked. Give me a good crit. I've got 2 on the board. Thank you. Alright, we're out. I'm honestly considering Oh My Gorb, because I've been offered so little, like, piercing so far. I am fighting the slime, though, so I don't really need to go super aggressive. That being said, the slime is not very good with, you know, hitting peg effects, because it's kind of hard to hit pegs in that fight since most of them are slimes. Which means the Book Orb is actually not that good. You know what? Dagob level. We've got an additional crit on the board, so it makes sense. Yeah, sure. Also, surely Strange Brew plus crits is even more, right? Because if the crits contribute to damage 3 times, does that not mean I get 3 times crit damage? Hello, by the way. Insane opening shot, by the way. Like, this looks like this is an easy battle now. I promise you, if you've not seen any of my other videos, if I didn't get the crit here and here, this battle could have killed me. It now is completely free, though. Even with Horrible Terrible, it's free. Should be lethal. We're going to go for the eye circle. It's piercing. Alright, none of you are new. However, you are crits, and I think I'm going to build towards crits. You are Spinception, and Spinception is a legitimate win condition, but I think I want to do something with counterfeit crits plus Strange Brew. We theorized it in the introduction. So, let's try and do something. Alright, lucky to not go the wrong way or into hell. But honestly, after some of the runs we've had today, I think I deserved a bit of luck. Right, this is the battle that I very, very rarely get a lot of money on, because I think this fight's just very hard. We're just going to be hitting bombs. I'm still going to get hit! Crazy. Anyway, we'll hit another bomb that deals with the 2 guys in front of me. Again, hit another bomb, please. Now we can be a bit more chill. I think we just upgrade this again. It's actually not that good, it's the funny thing versus the Slime Lord, but... Are we going to a shop soon? No. My intention is to never go to a shop here. So I'm actually going to take another upgrade on the Dagob because, in theory, we can get quite a lot of crits on the board. And then the Dagob should always be critting. And it does great damage then, obviously. Alright, this is the battle I've already theorized is going to be really hard. Having seen it like 2 times, you have to hit 2 bombs as quickly as possible. I do have a piercing orb though, so this might make it look like a complete joke. But I might. Who do you think you are? I am. And now it is kind of free. That tree sub enemy could have been really fucking annoying as well, but fortunately I've already dealt with the pain. Oh, I was not using the orb I thought I was using. Whoops. Doesn't really matter. Alright, maybe we should hit the refresh dummy. He's just trying to like kill him with Iron Peg mode on. I don't know. We're gonna have to see with that battle. I can't quite decide. I tell you what though, I might grab another Dagob. An orb I really don't like, but if it's gonna work, it on a run with additional crit plus counterfeit crits, it's probably the run. I think I'm gonna hold off, but it was tempting. And the only reason I'm gonna hold off is that I probably will remove some pebbles eventually, and then it'll just come back around again naturally quickly. Alright, my favorite opening. Come on. We should probably do this. I'm actually a little bit annoyed that I can't angle this in such a way that it goes through, hits the bomb, and hits the other bomb. Actually, I say that. I can do it. Never mind. Ignore me. Apparently, I'm a blind boy. Now we need to farm some money. Alright, good enough. Chopping Ballock. No. 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 I'm not super on anything here. I don't need to, like, take stuff, though. Fuck, maybe I do go to the shop. I was gonna say I deserve to go to hell for this because I find that with, like, basically a 70% chance that he was gonna go to hell. I was like, yeah, sure, why not? No, I sincerely think the Elite is still better. I think versus two shops when I can only buy one relic and a chest, I'd rather just take the Elite on. Pretty spicy Elite, though. I do have AoE, though. And we have a crit engine going already. I'd absolutely love it if you find a way to hit a crit, and you should hit a crit here. I was gonna say. It'll just nestle in this well and get it. That's one kill already. Wow. I was so certain I was going to hit that crit there. But don't be disheartened. If you get the other kill here, which we're going to, getting 2 kills before the reload is also, like, obviously fantastic. If I think 1 is decent, then 2 is obviously, like, exceptional. Well, I guess 3 is exceptional, but... And we're out. We need to heal. I honestly think Spiness is not a terrible idea. I also don't think Echo is a bad idea. I might grab one of each. Okay, it's the fleece. Oh. I think this will work way better now as well. Did I consider the fleece in the introduction? I think I did, actually. Because the damage is applied before rather than after the shot's taken place, which I think means the crit fleece will be better, right? That won't ever work. This is possibly the best relic in the game, or up there with the best relics in the game, but I think we have to take this and go for, like, full crit build. And I'm not upset to get a battle here. I'm a little bit upset to get that first, but beyond that, it's fine. Alright, hit 2 bombs, please. Thank you. And hit both crits. The perfect opening does exist. We kind of need to sandbag now, honestly. So I'm going to fight the Terror Ball. Man, I'm ending this battle too quickly. I can't really do much about it, though. Good bounce. Got 1 more gold. Okay, we don't want Must Circle. We could go for another Ballard, but I really don't think I want it. Who am I fighting, by the way? It's the slime, right? It's single target, so let's just get the Spiness rising faster. We don't need piercing versus that guy. I do want another battle, because I just want to make as much money as possible. Hello again. Okay, so this is how this fight looks when you haven't got, like, you know, 6 additional bombs on it. It's some guy chasing someone, right? And they've, like, got a, I don't know, some sort of, like, sack of bombs or something. Like, how I see it is, this is an eye, this is an eye, this is a mouth, this is an arm, this is another arm, these are the legs, and this thing down here is, like, I don't know, some sort of running thing with a sack of bombs. Anyway, let's get our scaling going. Oh, I was hoping I would slide into the bomb pouch, but we missed it. Please don't leave the map, by the way, Rainbow Slime, thank you. God damn it, I really wanted to have this hit a crit on the way through, but... It's astonishing that they've got 3 crits on the board and I can't see any of them, even with the piercing. This is still okay, though. Well, I guess we'll target you. That's 900 damage, by the way. I'm on the forest. I just did 900 damage. That's disgusting. If only I could find my fucking Echo up now. But there's another 100 or something damage. The Echo is going to go kind of crazy. Good enough. That will kill the Rainbow Slime. I mean, it's going to kill everything. Some more money on the board. Okay. I need to heal. I need to make sure I can actually kill the slime. We don't really care where we go, so you know what? Let's do a little greed. I guess I did care where I went. Nice, got the 2 gold peg. Sure, fine. We'd love a battle or a healing event. We get a battle. I'm fine with this. Okay, goodbye, board. We should kill the slime boss. Which would be really good, because actually there's quite a lot of stuff added to the castle. So it'd be nice to see it. Heal again. We'll take an upgrade. I think we upgrade you, even though I did say that I don't need single target damage. We are generating so much fucking damage potentially. Alright, that was stupid. We're creating so much damage that the Air Club only doing 30% followed on is actually pretty weak. Spin S first is phenomenal. All I need to do is get my engine started, which just means I need to get the crits in not a completely awful position. Which, you know what is going to happen. The crit's going to be in a phenomenal position on the second shot, and then we just win the game. Because 493 damage, by the way. Disgusting. You're already a 3/8. Somehow I found a way to not be able to hit a crit, but we'll just get lucky instead. And the Echo probably kills you. Yes. This might be the easiest boss I've ever had on the forest. I absolutely destroyed that guy. Now I think I will take you up another level, because you're actually extremely good on the next floor. We didn't get a new boss relic, sadly. That being said, we have Strange Brew, and we have Leaf the Rest for later. Which means I'll get damage, more damage actually, because of the refresh bags. Yeah, you take it. Can I go to a chest to the right? Actually, that might be the wrong choice, so this should do some pretty good damage, right? And actually, with the crit damage, do I get crit damage on top of the refreshes? I think I am. It's really hard to tell, though. How is there only one crit peg I could see? What is this RNG? Also, my only 2 piercing orbs are next to one another. Cool, thanks. Just be patient. Yeah, it has to be giving crit damage. It's scaling way too quickly for it to not be. I did 700 damage on that shot. It's, like, insane. Now create some more crits, please. Now the Echo can actually do something, finally. 99 to all. That's good, don't get me wrong, but what if I hit the crit and then just start doing even more damage? Like, let's say 250 damage, maybe? Good enough. We have to take Nosferatu because it's an unbelievable orb. Do I want to go right? Yeah, I think I will do, actually. The funniest thing could have happened there. I actually wouldn't have been super upset, but... Alright, hello again, Sprouting. You know what, Sprouting Spin Investment? I think you're right. I don't have issues with reloading, so... Again, you're not the best relic there, but in the situation I'm in, you are the best. Unbelievable upgrade. I think I know I've got the spin investment thing, but this pathway has a fight and a question mark. I could also get some more money to go into the question mark, which gives me more interest payments. Grit, please. God damn it! I will concede that it's like my one small weakness. I need to be able to hit the crit pegs, like, as soon as I can possibly do it. That was also not a good shot for me. Alright, we got the engine going now. So we should be fine. But... weirder things have happened. There should be some pretty good damage. And then the Echo should finish off. I mean, I guess everyone on the board has 2 health, so the Echo was almost certainly always going to finish everyone off. So if I don't spend any money right now, I'm actually going to get quite a lot of money back. So let's live in a carrot world. Fuck's sake! All right, just go down, dummy. 10 gold from the carrot. You should remove an orb at this point. I wouldn't mind the upgrade here, but I do have some real detritus in my sack that I need to get rid of. No. The pebbles are all going. I'm sorry, but they just are. It has to be, right? It has to be short stack. This could go crazy. This could be like a completely new strategy. It's effectively a Strange Brew build at this point. It looks like a crit build, which it kind of is, but the thing that's really making it go somewhere is Strange Brew plus Leave the Rest for Later, tripling the damage on crit shots. We'd actually like to go left here as well, so I think I will. Take my 69 gold, nice, and go to the shop. Okay, we obviously don't want Must Circle. This is not a great series of options. We could grab another Ballard. I think there'd be a pretty good shout here just to remove another orb. Doesn't fully answer my question though. Do I want to grab another Spiness generator? I'm not sure I do. I think I'm fine. Like, thinning the sack out was probably good enough. It's actually quite a difficult decision though. Maybe it is fine. By fine I mean better than fine. You know what? Go on, I'll take it. Let's not live a life of regret. I guess I could regret taking it, so maybe I'm going to live a life of regret, we'll see. That I'm actually extremely content with. It's just another defensive tool to keep me alive until we can get the healing going. I'm going to fight this elite as well. I think we're actually really well placed to fight an elite, except for Mirror Knight. Please don't show me Mirror Knight. Duplicate Echo sounds like a pretty spicy play as well, but I think we're just going to upgrade the Ballard. I don't think I'm quite there yet of my guaranteed damage to do that. So again, the name of the game here is I have to hit a crit early, which I've obviously not done just yet. As soon as I start hitting crits, the build just goes off. But until then, the build is actually garbage. And I keep just missing a crit by like a centimeter. Oh my god. Please, game, don't do me dirty. If we could get refresh crits, then this run is won. It's just hard won. Show me a crit, please. I beg of you. I think I have to go for this, you know. Oh, this is really bad. This is actually horribly bad. Not like this. Alright, the engine starts. Ow, by the way. This might Who Do You Think You Are, I Am the board, and we have some money to heal, so it's actually... It looks bad. This was a bad example, but... We can recover. We can recover. I could also take a Doctor instead, but the Doctor will only be one fire use. I think we just take a normal heal. Please don't be Mirror Knight. That's all I ask. Anyone but Mirror Knight, I'm content. This guy got nerfed in... It wasn't in the actual, like, balance changes, but it was in the small changes, I think. I can't remember what exactly it was. Actually, let me just check what happened to this guy. The Shield Mage mini-boss, big attack now is its damage scaled by C17. I actually don't know if that's a buff or a nerf. Alright, whatever. Either way, we hit a crit early, which is kind of all I needed to do. It's not quite true. I still like to hit more crits. Okay, we should be good now. Famous last words. Please be able to hit a crit, thank you. This should be a full heal. And just like that, you know, we're back. Nothing looks like it went wrong. We're doing like 300 damage per hit. I somehow... Oh, I know what happened, never mind. I refreshed the peg and it got in the way. Cool. We're fine. We're completely fine. I think we're going to upgrade Nosferatu to level 3 to get the AoE damage because we're about to fight the Painter, and the Painter has paintings, and that's more people to suck off. Every enemy starts with 3 exploitable. Yes! Good idea, game. I like your thinking. 30% more damage is 30% more damage. Again, this fight can go wrong. We had a... Okay, never mind. We had a recent fight where this went wrong because I couldn't hit the crits from the beginning and my engine stalled. Funnily enough, I can hit my crits here. So, yeah. Immediately, we've created 2 more crit pegs. I think I'm going to take one of them. I wasn't missing that much health, but... We might as well take the health when it comes around. The other thing I need to be slightly careful of in this fight is... I have to kill these paintings eventually. Which I know sounds, like, kind of stupid, but I've probably left them up too long a few times now. So, like, I'm going to kill him on this shot. So we get the poison, but so be it. We've cleansed the board. I can now duplicate some more crits again. And this should be the shot that just goes crazy, I think. Assuming I hit more crits. Yeah, look at the crit damage. Ah! I just did like 8,000 damage. 6,000 damage. I thought it was an 8. Okay, that's the plan. We could honestly take Cleave Orb as well for this build. It's another piercing orb. It works with crits. I like it. I think we take it. Okay. Now. There's a few decisions to be made here. 2 of these have been changed, I believe. Matryoshka now gives every shot multi-ball, but the multi-balls shrink with each split. So Matryoshka is actually a pretty interesting opportunity. I also think it's an extremely good option because it increases my chance of hitting crit pegs per shot. Skulltimate Wrath also increases bomb damage. We're not going to take that, but it's an interesting idea for bomb build. This thing is also completely new. Status effects I apply have 2 times intensity, but attacks have -10, -0. Now, I'm going to try and crit every shot. I already do 0 damage on my normal shot, so we should just take status symbol. This will also scale my Spiness twice as fast. It will scale my Belusion twice as fast. I think it will also apply 6 exploitable, so as funny as this could be, and I think this might actually be the safer option, I'm going to take this, because we're not going to run with it. And actually, when we took it before, we just instantly lost, and I said it was garbage, so... I did, like, come back and say that I think, like, it shouldn't be a poison build, it should be, like, a Spiness build. And we're on a Spiness build, so let's do it. This is a new battle. Who's this guy? It's a punk slime. I guess it's a purple slime, but he kind of looks punk. Punk AF. These mushroom guys are pretty spooky, but they don't move, they just smack me. There is another mushroom on this map. Okay. Okay. Just make sure you hit the crits. I think on this one we actually discard, because I want you to do big damage so that the Echo can just finish the map. I've seen more damage, we'll just say that. It's still plus 438 on this, so it's pretty good going. Somehow I've missed all the crits as well. Cool, thanks. Good shot. Genius. Alright, we just need to make sure I hit a crit here. To get the engine going. Big AoE damage here as well. The mushroom's dead. It's just a big slime guy. Actually, we take the 0-14 Pebble. Okay, we're fine. I didn't actually check my stats either then. I think I definitely scaled my positive stats twice, because I've got 6 here. We should probably start upgrading this as well at this point. One of them is not good enough. Ooh, going to hell? Yep, going to hell. Alright, deserved it. Let's go for the chest. We might as well send this, you know. Just pray that we hit the dagger. If we do disgusting damage. We didn't. It is what it is. How about dagger? I meant the crit. Hit the crit, please. Ah! I hit everything but the crit. It's fine. Eventually, we're going to hit it. The probability dictates a crit eventually is going to be in a position where I can hit it. It's kind of crazy that it's not happened yet. Until now. Alright, full heal, thank you. Ah! How did I keep missing the crits? It's crazy. Alright, I can hit one now. I don't have any damage in the Echo, sadly, but it was still 200 across the board, so I'll take it. I feel like I'm getting like some of the worst RNG imaginable, but maybe I'm not. At the very least, I got the 2 crits of my hitting off, so I'll take it. God damn it. You know what? I really need crits of Barlos. Generate more crits. That actually would be another answer to my problems. Instead, I'm just going to save my money, though. Yeah, I'll fight some guy. You know what? I'm not going to take this. I like it, but it's not what I'm trying to do. It will ruin the beauty of what I'm doing right now. It's too many ingredients into my Michelin star dish. I mean, that's actually quite minor, but I guess it's not terrible. There's almost no pebbles in my sack anymore, so we'll take the bandana. I don't really care where I go here, so I'll have a crack at opening this. Nope. I'll take 4. I think at this point, I'm going to take the PU55Y path, considering as well there is actually some additional battles on this thing, so it's kind of more of a PU55Y path. But I kind of want to win this run at this point, or at least get it to the boss. I will actually say this fight's probably not that good. Sorry, my build's not really good for that boss, as I'm only good against single target enemies. Alright, this isn't new. We need the crit. A red bomb will actually be okay. Crit, please. Oh my god, look where the crits have gone. Crit, please! In a position where I can hit it. Alright, I can hit it. The engine starts. And now the fight's like over. It's so stupid, my build, actually. Ow. We're gonna have to heal here. I'm fine with that. It's kind of why we're also saving our money. So we want to go right here, because I think I want to go on the right-left path, if you know what I mean. You just don't get it. Actually, maybe you do get it. This is an interesting idea. Because now, if I hit a bomb, I open the chest. The pinchies. The pinchies are actually pretty good against the boss, but I can't take it. I have to take the cat. Because the cat gives me another way to crit. It has to be the cat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry! I'm sorry, crab! I can't. And you won't be shown again. This is kind of disgusting. So, if I hit... What is it? 15 gold I need to hit? We get a crit, which suddenly means now I'm doing actual real damage on a more consistent basis. Now, I still need to be able to hit my crit pegs, so... Oh, I hit everything but the crit peg. If we can get a crit on the next shot, all is forgiven. Please stop hitting all the red bombs as well. I'm actually, like, crying right now. Ow. Oh! It's such a huge risk. If I hit the crit peg, though, I just heal to full. If I don't, I lose. Or I hit 5 gold pegs. You know what? In for a penny, in for a pound. I needed 1 more gold. 1 more gold, and I would have full healed. Come on. That was so unlucky. What's funny as well is part of the reason I did that is because if I hit a bomb, it would have just hit every peg around it. So I just happened to not hit any of the bottom bombs, so I did get all the gold at the bottom. It was 1 gold. No. Alright, YouTube, if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, comment, subscribe, everything else me out, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.